What's up?
Look, man, I don't know why you need new headlights for your JK. The stock lights are great.
Damn right.
Stock sucks. I'd be better off taping a flashlight to the hood. I've got new Hawkglow LED headlights back at the shop.
Stop that guy! He's installing new LED headlights on his Jeep that didn't come from Amazon. Get him!
Time to sit down and ask yourself, is joy really hard to find?
Oh no, you don't have to tell me. I am very aware that that is the dumbest, cringiest video intro we've ever done. The problem is my Bluetooth microphone took a walk on me, so I wasn't able to do my usual video intro, so I had to improvise. And before I get too far, I should say that if you're new around here, welcome to Trash Panda Garage. We like to post videos on off-road vehicle modifications, repairs, and upgrades. Today's video is actually about upgrading the headlights on our 2017 Jeep Wrangler JK. If you're currently a Jeep owner, you're probably already aware of this, but the factory halogen headlights, at least on the 07 to 2018 Jeep JKs, are woefully ridiculous. And by ridiculous, I mean dim and probably the worst factory headlight I've ever had on any vehicle I've ever owned. This iPhone video footage probably makes it look a little more dim than what it actually is, but still, this is bad, and yes, my high beams are on. A company called Hawkglow sent me a set of their 7-inch round LED headlights, which they specifically market for the Jeep JK as well as a few other models. I did notice that the box didn't have the Hawkglow name or brand across it anywhere, which makes me wonder if these lights are manufactured and sold under multiple brand names. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I will say that the headlights were well packaged inside the box. In addition to the lights, you'll get a somewhat generic instruction manual. We'll talk about that more later. Some H3 to H14 wiring harness adapters, which you'll actually need for installation in the JK, as well as some extra wire in case you want to utilize the daytime running light or turn signal function that's built into these particular lights. The housing for these lights is pretty stout. They are DOT SAE approved, and that is etched on the lens. There also appears to be a part or model number at the bottom of the lens that I will talk about here in a second. Back to the packaging that our lights came in, the side of the box says they are manufactured with a famous brand LED. I did a little internet research with that aforementioned part number, and I'm pretty confident that these headlights are manufactured with Philips LEDs, and that's also not a bad thing. Philips is an OEM supplier for a lot of manufacturers. These lights have an IP67 rating, which means they are dust and water resistant for up to 30 minutes and up to 1 meter of water depth. I put that to the test by putting one of the lights inside a bucket of water for a little over 20 minutes. Couldn't find any evidence of water ingress into the housing, so it seemed to pass that test with flying colors. I'm going to try and keep the installation segment of this video somewhat short. If you're installing these on a JK, the process does start with removal of the grille. I would also suggest tossing the one-page instruction manual that comes inside the box and instead go to hawkglow.com, search for these JK-specific lights. When you find it, click on it, and then near the bottom of the description, you'll find a link to an owner's manual. Open that document and you'll find a much more comprehensive and Jeep-specific instruction or installation guide. Next, use a T15 Torx to remove the 4 screws holding each of the headlight bezel rings. In order to fully remove each of the factory headlights, you'll need to push back on this red locking tab on the wiring harness. If it seems stuck or doesn't want to move, the tip of a slotted screwdriver can help kind of wedge it back. And if you have undiagnosed OCD like I do, this is a great opportunity to clean those headlight mounting rings. At this point, you'll use the H4 to H13 wiring harness adapter that comes in the box to attach the new Hawkglow headlights to your factory wiring harness. If you want to activate the daytime running light or turn signal function that's built into these Hawkglow lights, you will have to tap into existing wiring. The manual from Hawkglow's website that I referenced earlier has some pretty clear instructions on how you would utilize a fuse tap in the fuse box to do this. I opted to tap into the wiring harness that feeds the DRL and turn signal light in the lower corners of the grille. I only wanted to access the DRL function, so that's the middle wire in the 3-wire harness, or in the case of my Jeep, the bicolored wire that's white and gold. Keep in mind this kit does not include any wire or fuse taps. You'll have to source those on your own. Honestly, you're never really going to see it sitting in the driver's seat, but this gradient halo startup feature on these lights is pretty cool. But more importantly, you can see here in the side-by-side comparison shot that the Hawkglow LEDs are noticeably more bright than the factory halogens. I am much happier with the light output of these Hawkglows. The only thing I really can't speak to at this point is longevity, as I've only had them installed for a couple of days, but I'm very optimistic.
Yeah, we got it. They work! They're better than stock. What about a discount code?
Yup, we got one. It's Panda 15.
As of the week that this video is being posted, the price on the Hawkglow website for these lights is about $140. If you're in the market for new headlights for your Jeep and you decide to spend your hard-earned money on these, we have the discount code as well as an affiliate link in the video description below. If you use that link, it'll help the channel out a little bit because apparently we need a new Bluetooth microphone. Hit us up in the comments section below if you have any questions, or if you currently run these lights, we'd love to hear your feedback. As always, thanks for watching Trash Panda Garage. Until the next time, get out there, build something.